Hey good people, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. Today we are graduating. We are looking at the 2007 album from Kanye West called Graduation. Obviously we've made it through College Dropout, Late Registration, and now Graduation. One thing I'm really looking forward to with this album is it seems like there were some really interesting things that he did music video wise. So obviously, as always, that content will be up on Patreon, music videos, live performances, interviews, things like that. So feel free to check that out. It really helps support the channel. We're going to get in, give each song a listen, make a few comments along the way, but I'll be keeping notes on my handy dandy notebook so that after every song, we can kind of discuss things that stand out and it'll be a good time together. All right, if you want to look at specific songs, you can find those in the description. I always have those in there. Otherwise, let's just get into the journey together and enjoy it. This is track number 1, titled Good Morning.
Uh. Good morning. Good morning.
And good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh, Mr. By himself, he's so impressed. I mean, damn, did you even see the test? You got D's, motherfucker D's. Rosie Perez, and yes, barely passed any and every class. Looking at every ass, cheated on every test. I guess this is my dissertation. Homie, this shit is basic. Welcome to graduation. Good morning. Good morning.
He has a great way of opening albums. This really feels like a nice settle in.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. On this day we become legendary. Everything we dreamed of. I'm like the fly Malcolm X, by any genes necessary. Detroit red cleaned up. From the streets to the league, from an eighth to a key. But you graduate when you make it up out of the streets. From the moments of pain, look how far we done came. Haters saying you changed, now you doing your thing. Good morning. Good morning.
I feel like it deserves one of these.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, look at the valedictorian. Scared of the future while I hop in the DeLorean. Scared of
that's a good reference.
Career student. Some people graduate but be still stupid. They tell you read this, eat this. Don't look around, just peep this. Preach us, teach us, Jesus. Okay, look up now. They done stole your streetness. After all of that, you receive this. Good morning.
Hustlers, that's if you're still living. Get on down.
Every time that we hit them, good morning.
Hustlers, that's if you're still living. Get on down.
Every time that we hit them, good morning.
Hustlers, that's if you're still living. Get on down.
Every time that we hit them, good morning.
Hustlers, that's if you're still living. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down.
Pardon me, but Elton John is in the writing credits. So that will be interesting to take a look at. Yeah, like I was saying, he has a great way with intros. I think a great way with outros as well. But even this beat and the idea of good morning, I'm sure it was conscious in his mind, in their mind, as they were producing this, that it even feels like something you might want to listen to in the morning, which everybody might want to listen to different things. I like quieter mornings, calmer mornings, and we're even intentional, like in our home, in the mornings. You know, I've got 3 kids, 15, almost 13, and 10, and we have a lot of fun in the house. But as they've grown up, we've also set some precedents for the mornings. You know, the mornings aren't super loud. It's just being respectful of each person. And so we laugh, we talk, all those different things. But at the same time, everybody kind of knows there's like a limit, you know? And so even with this song, like the kind of cool, smooth, synthy vibes, sensei, oh, yes. Synthy vibes, it almost feels like a little bit of a sunrise, you know? There's a few references in here I'm curious about that I want to look at, but let's jump over here to genius.com. It says, we're going to get it together, you guys. Kanye intro to his 3rd album, Graduation, is a wake-up call to himself and the world. It also gives Kanye a chance to show off his polished lyrical abilities. The song is part of a larger metaphor. The album Graduation is Kanye's graduation in the rap game. Good Morning is told as if Kanye is waking up on his graduation day, reminiscing about his college days, and finally receiving his rapping degree in the 3rd verse. The school-college theme is very present throughout the song. Kanye samples Jay-Z's The Ruler's Back. Okay, that sounded like Jay-Z to me. And Elton John's Someone Saved My Life Tonight. Both artists have been featured on one of Kanye's songs. On a side note, as if writing and producing this track wasn't enough, Ye also developed a creative storyline for a video. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this for sure. Despite the song never being released as an actual single, the music video for Good Morning is essentially the result of Japanese pop artist Takashi Murakami bringing to life the various designs he had composed for Graduation's album artwork through the use of cel-shaded animation. Gotta love it. I'm curious about this. Takashi. Let's see. Takashi Murakami, excuse me, Japanese contemporary artist. Cool. It's funny because that's even a little bit reminiscent of some of the things from the cover art. Oh, this is fun. Well, there you go. Okay, so a few of the things I was curious about was he mentioned Rosie Perez. Kanye wasn't paying attention in class. As a result, he got D's on his test. I knew, I had a feeling, oh gosh. However, by repeating it twice, he refers to the lovely double D's of American actress Rosie Perez. Rosie criticized Kanye for this line. However, she later stated she was flattered by the line. I'm a woman of a certain age, and if you're going to mention me in a song, have a little respect. He mentions my breasts when you walk down the street and you have a 15-year-old boys. They're like, yo, Rosie D's, Rosie Perez. It's no good. Oh, no. Yeah, that would be awkward. The line is also reference to the 1989 Spike Lee joint, Do the Right Thing, in which the character Radio Raheem yells at the Asian store clerk for D batteries for his boombox. I want D's, MFRDs. Is it really? Man, I know. Oh, hey, where's my face? There I am. Okay. My bad. Voice was there, face was not, which maybe is better sometimes. I know there are so many things, because the way I used to do certain videos was I chose an artist and I went through their entire discography, one song at a time, one video every day, and then I started doing accompanying videos where I went through every single line of the song. However, I've just found that I like doing this format a little bit better. It takes some of the pressure off of not having to understand every line, but kind of just being able to appreciate the things that jump out at me at first. So I know there are so many doubles and triples and more that Kanye throws in here that are super fun and super deep, but you guys always feel free to call them out in the comments. All right, the last thing I want to look at was this by any genes necessary, which would be a reference like by any means necessary. I'm like the fly Malcolm X, by any genes necessary, Detroit Red cleaned up. A play on activist Malcolm X's famous quote, by any means necessary. Kanye will buy expensive jeans in order to look fly. The phrase was popularized by Malcolm X in his speech at the founding rally of the Organization of Afro-American Unity in 1964. He said, "That's our motto. We want freedom by any means necessary. We want justice by any means necessary. We want equality by any means necessary. We don't feel that in 1964, living in a country that is supposedly based upon freedom and supposedly the leader of the free world, we don't think that we should have to sit around and wait for some segregationist congressmen and senators and a president from Texas in Washington, D.C. to make up their minds that our people are due now some degree of civil rights. No, we want it now, or we don't think anybody should have it." Agreed. Detroit Red was Malcolm's street name. Before his conversion to Islam, he had red hair. Kanye sees himself as a spiffier version of the great civil rights leader. This line was also referenced in Kanye's first single off of Yeezus, Black Skinhead. Very cool. Okay. Let's check out track 2. This is Champion.
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Did you realize that you are a champion? You don't see just how wild the crowd is. You don't see just how fly my style is. I don't see why I need a stylist. When I shot so much, I can speak Italian. I don't know, I just want it better for my kids. And I ain't saying
I love when he gets in this cadence.
I wanna lay away or deposit. My dad'd say when you see clothes, close your eyelids. We was sorta like Will Smith and his son. In the movie, I ain't talking about the rich ones. Cause every summer, he'd get some brand new hairbrain scheme to get rich from. And I don't know what he did for dope, but he'd send me back to school with a new wardrobe. And I think he did when he packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everything I wanted, man, it seems so serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Did you realize that you are a champion? When it feel like living's harder than dying.
That's a great sample.
Giving up's way harder than trying. Lauryn Hill said her heart was in Zion. I wish her heart still was in rhyming. Kids gon' listen to, I guess me if it isn't you. Last week I paid a visit to the institute. They got the dropout, keeping kids in the school. I guess I clean up my act like Prince do. If not for the pleasure, at least for the principle. They got the CD, then got to see me drop gems like I dropped out a PE. They used to feel invisible.
He's tying in the school themes really well. Gosh, this sample is so good. Oh, I love the accent. Oh, dude, it's just flawlessly weaving this in.
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious. That's that shit. So if you gon' do it just like this. Like this. That you are a champion.
Man, yeah, that cadence when he hits into that like real bouncy place, I love it. And then he kept using the way that he was rolling the end of everything back to the crib, how we live, everybody want it, but it ain't that. And then instead of serious to tie in with crib, live, he says serious. I'm not doing it full justice, but you know what I'm saying, just the way he's kind of bending it just a little bit to make it fit within that was really, really good. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the sample is. Again, it's kind of dipping back into something a little more vintage sounding. So, says an anthem from Kanye West's album Graduation, containing a jazz and reggae influence, eschewing trumpets in favor of bright synthesizers, and featuring breezy hooks provided by a chopped up vocal sample of Kid Charlemagne by Steely Dan. I've heard of Steely Dan before. I don't even know what genre they'd fall in, though. Maybe the jazz? We'll look real quick in a second. Donald Fagen of Steely Dan shared how Kanye requested the Kid Charlemagne sample. Kanye actually sent us a sample of his tunes, Donald Fagen recalled in a 2012 interview. And frankly, Walter and I listened to it, and although we'd loved some of the income, neither of us particularly liked what he had done with it. We said no at first, and then he wrote us a handwritten letter that was kind of touching, about how the song was about his father, and he said, "I love your stuff, I really want to use it because it's a very personal thing for me. My mind doesn't work like that. I would never use someone else's stuff if I was writing something personal, but I guess that's how he was thinking about it. It was such a good letter that we said, all right, go ahead." Dude, that's a lesson right there. And it's one of the things, you know, that I've been recognizing through these 3 albums and seeing some of the behind the scenes content that we've watched and stuff like that. I mean, even down to, was it when he asked Adam Levine? I think it was, on a plane, and he went and introduced himself. Like, that's a life lesson in of itself. Just go introduce yourself. Hey, I'm so-and-so. And then he just asked him, like, hey, do you want to do this? You know, and him putting himself out there, him making things happen. And even in this, to get the answer no, and then not to be like, man, screw you guys. Instead, he writes he didn't go tweet about it. You know, he didn't go post it on social media. Now, his social media days have all their own stuff, you know, down the line. But I think these little things to recognize and to draw from is, instead of putting them on blast, he sits down and writes a handwritten letter, says probably something, you know, of like, I understand your decision. I just wanted to let you know, here's really what this is about. Here's what it means to me. Totally okay if you guys choose not to, but I just wanted to at least reach out one more time. It's very reminiscent of the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Oh, hold on. I took the cover off, so I just have it here. It was Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, if you take the principles in this book and you're just like a selfish jerk, then I don't advocate that. But the essence within the book are very simple things similar to this. Is like, have you tried writing a handwritten letter? Or it has these interesting tactics around trying to still accomplish the things you want to accomplish and how to best go about that. And this is kind of a prime example of that. I don't want this on my desk the rest of the time. I'm like, go put it up. Okay. I was curious about the Will Smith line. Will Smith and his son. I was trying to figure out if he was referencing Pursuit of Happiness. My daddy'd say, when you see clothes, close your eyelids. We was sort of like Will Smith and his son in the movie. I ain't talking about the rich ones. Yeah, okay. It's Pursuit of Happiness, because every summer he'd get some brand new harebrained scheme to get rich from. 100% from Pursuit of Happiness. And then I'm not familiar. I've heard of, is it Lauryn? Yeah, right here. I've heard of Lauryn Hill, but I'm not familiar at all. For me, giving up weighs harder than trying. Lauryn Hill said her heart was in Zion. I wish her heart was still in Ryman. Refers to Lauryn Hill's song To Zion, where she says, now the joy of my world is in Zion. Zion is the name of her firstborn son and refers to the Rastafarian code word. This song is about his conception and birth, which occurred despite heavy pressure from music business folks around her to terminate the pregnancy because of possible effects on her career. Well, you go, girl. Ye wishes Lauryn never had a bunch of kids and her joy still came from making dope music. She has only released one solo album and never released a proper follow-up. I don't like this quote. Obviously, this is all user curated. I don't think he would say he wishes she never had a bunch of kids. He's just saying, I wish her heart was still in Ryman. So, you can be like, say, man, I really wish you were still making music without saying, I wish you didn't have kids. Crazy work. Okay. The other thing we wanted to look at real quick was Steely Dan. Steely Dan, American rock band formed in Annandale on Hudson, New York in 1971 by Walter Becker and Donald Fagen. We're going to have to check them out at some point. I love, man, all the different influences that Kanye pulls from. He's obviously got a... I also listened to an interview the other day. It was one of the Behind the Wall interviews. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's produced for a lot of people, and Daniel Wall, I think is it. Anyways, he was asking him about samples, and he was like, "Man, I just listen to everything, every record, like he's just constantly listening and curating, which I think is really cool." Okay, this is track number 3, titled "Stronger." Okay, this one's familiar to me. It's Daft Punk. Oh, it's so good. Oh, we're gonna dance for sure, dude. Oh, it's so good. Unk's gonna embarrass himself. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a fuck what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real shit anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now, that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this fake shit. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape shit. That's so hard, dude. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right now. I don't know if you got a man or not, if you made plans or not, if God put me in your plans or not. I'm tripping, this drink got me saying a lot, but I know that God put you in front of me. So how the hell could you front on me? It's 1,000 yous, it's only one of me. I'm tripping, I'm caught up in the moment, right? Cause it's Louis Vuitton dine night, so we gon' do everything the kind like. Heard they do anything for a Klondike. Well, I'll do anything for a blind dyke, and she'll do anything for the limelight, and we'll do anything when the time's right. Baby, you're making it
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now, I need you right now. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya, don't act like I told ya.
And it just keeps going.
Told ya, don't act like I told ya, don't act like I told ya. Baby, you're making it faster, stronger.
Oh, we're getting our cardio in today.
Make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. OJ had isotoners, don't act like I never told ya. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners, don't act like I never told ya. Never told ya, never told ya.
Oh, shut up, dude. What? Oh my gosh. Of course, like, I've heard that song, pieces of the song, never heard the whole thing. I love EDM music, by the way. And personally, which I know this is a beloved song, and obviously one that just can have huge replayability and reach all kinds of different people. Man, that's got to be one of the best songs that just exists, period. Such a masterful use of Daft Punk's song, in the way it's wove. I mean, dude, it's just stupid. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath still, okay. If I'm going to keep dancing on here, I'm going to have to get some lessons. Okay. This says, the biggest hit, second single from Kanye's third studio album Graduation, Stronger, samples French electronic music duo Daft Punk's Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, which in turn samples Edwin Birdsong's 1979 track Cola Bottle Baby? Excuse me? I'm going to make a note on that. Cola Bottle Baby. That's interesting. Timbaland helped Kanye a little with the drums on the track. Good old Timbaland. Okay, there were several lines in here that were really fun, but one that I really want to look at is when he repeated about Prince. I don't know anything about Prince other than Purple Rain. And I still don't even know what the song sounds like, really. This one's crazy. OJ had isotoners. Aren't isotoners like a cleaning substance? Oh no, is a brand of gloves made famous by the O.J. Simpson murder case. Remember the Bloody Glove, which took place in 1994. Again, Kanye has been on this girl for quite some time. Dude, this whole thing was so crazy. I was 5 years old when this all began, but I remember it. Okay, Apollonia Kotero was Prince's love interest in the film Purple Rain. Oh, there you go. He hasn't literally been trying to get with this girl since the film came out in 84. He just says it as hyperbole. Apollonia 6 was also 1980's female singing trio created by Prince. The more you know. Okay. This is track number 4, titled I Wonder.
Your dreams come true, and I wonder if you know what it means, and I wonder if you know what it means, and I wonder if you know what it means to find.
I love this, and I wonder.
I've been waiting on this my whole life. These dreams be waking me.
The way he sings that, wonder. It's not often he has so much attitude in a song.
Tuition is. Will you hop back in the car, drive back to the crib, run back to their arms? The smoke screens, the chokes and the screams. You ever wonder what it all really mean? I wonder if you know what it means, And I wonder if you know what it means.
Dude, this is a treat for the ears. The brain.
And I'm back on my grind.
Oh, I love that he didn't drop back into the deep 808s again.
My name will help light up the Chicago
Build up.
skyline, and that's why I'm 7 o'clock, that's prime time.
It's gonna make the drop so good.
Calling from the hotlines. Why you keep giving me hotlines? I'm a star, how could I not shine? How many ladies in the house? How many ladies in the house without a spouse? Something in your blouse got me feeling so aroused. What you about? On that independent shit. Traded all for a husband and some kids. You ever wonder what it all really mean? You wonder if you ever find your dreams.
Wow, he really leaves it open-ended. There's kind of that signature, we've seen several times of Kanye just leaving the track a little bit open at the end while developing the beat a little bit more, just adding another little layer to it. Oh, it was so good. Revered among fans, I Wonder is an emotional anthem that deals with the theme of finding one's dreams. Yeah, there's a line that he said I really want to look at. This song is largely inspired by U2's City of Blinding Lights, which the band often performed at live shows to much applause. Kanye went on U2's The Vertigo Tour as a supporting act in 2006, and after witnessing the praise they received when opening concerts, he sought to achieve stadium status through anthem music. The soulful piano and vocals were sampled from Labi Siffre's 1972 track My Song off his album Crying, Laughing, Loving, Lying. Although West used a soul sample, the production contrasts many of his former songs due to the layered electronic synths and loud drum patterns. Kanye noted in an interview with Concrete Loop that he simplified the lyrics on I Wonder so his listeners could identify with the record. I was like, you know what? I don't need to over-rap, and that's how you get a song like I Wonder. I didn't even try. I just zoned out. I'd go into the studio, vibe to the beat, just came to me. God gave me the words. Yeah, I was going to say, because he really, it feels like he kind of left this in mid-thought, just trying to, put a few things out there. So it definitely had that vibe. In an official press message, Kanye West says the following about I Wonder and his favorite songs from the album. My favorite 3 songs are Flashing Lights, Homecoming, and I Wonder. Now, I Wonder is more of an emotional pull. I Wonder and Homecoming is very emotional, but I Wonder has that stadium thing to it. And that has one of my favorite pieces of music, the 3rd verse. The breakdown when the strings come in that Larry Gold did. Yeah, this line that he said about that's where the tuition is, I feel like I understand what he's saying, but I wanted to make sure. You say he get on your nerves. You hope that he get what he deserves. Do you even remember what the issue is? You just trying to find where the tissue is. You can still be... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Wait. No, that's not it. Hold on. Maybe I heard it wrong. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. It ain't happened yet, and that's what intuition is. Gotcha. The girl wants to make a problem out of everything and to get attention from Ye, but the problem actually doesn't exist or is long since past. She's trying to cut deep or hurt him when the origin of the fight is long forgotten. It is also stylistically important to note that up to this point in the song, Kanye had been enunciating and stressing the syllables in each word. Here, he switches it up to a quicker, more frantic flow, in turn stressing how aggravated he is with women who try to demonize good men to garner sympathy for themselves. Okay, man, what a smooth track. It'd be fun to do a video that kind of went and looked at every source of the samples in Kanye's music. Okay, this is track number 5, Good Life, featuring T-Pain.
We always do it this time. I go for mine. I get to shine. Now throw your hands up.
Coming out the gate.
Go for mine. I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push it down.
Hey.
T-Pain's like the auto-tune guy, right?
Welcome to the good life. Where niggas is CLD. Won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life, let's go on a living spree. Shit, they say the best things in life are free. The good life, it feel like Atlanta, it feel like LA, it feel like Miami, it feel like NY. summertime shy. Now throw your hands up in the sky. So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood. Ferrari. And she got the goods, and she got that ass. I got to look sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. The good life, I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
Dude, I love this kind of like funky electronic.
To the good life, where we like the girls who ain't on TV, cause they got more ass than the models. The good life, so keep it coming with the bottles, so she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life, it feel like
Oh, dude, that line was so good. The booze, the Apollo Theater.
Oh yeah, hey, this is the good life. Homie, tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood? Welcome to the good life. Like I'm new in the hood. The only thing I wish a nigga would. Welcome to the good life. He probably think he could, but I don't think he should. Welcome to the good life. 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. The good life. I come for mine. Yeah, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I come for mine. I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push you down. Hey. Have you ever popped champagne on a plane while getting some brain whipped it out? She said I never seen snakes on a plane.
Movie reference, Samuel L. Jackson.
Having money's that everything that having it is. I was splurging on trips, but when I get my card back activated, I'm back to Vegas. Cause I always had a passion for flashing. Before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined the good life. Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. And now my grandmama ain't the only girl calling me baby. If you feeling me now, then put your hands up in the sky. Let me hear you say, hey, I'm good.
Man, there were a couple of really good lines in there. Obviously, you had the booze, Booze, at the Apollo, because that's comedy theater. They probably do more stuff at the Apollo, but that's what I know it for. And then obviously the Snakes on a Plane. Lowry's, that's a cough drop, right? This says, over a key sample from Michael Jackson's Pretty Young Things, Ye contemplates the finer things in life while telling his haters to continue hating as he watches them, while laughing from his new car, yacht, and private jet. It says, when I was sitting, this is Def Jam Recordings president Jay-Z, when I was sitting and mastering to make sure the album got done, he was somewhere in Sweden sending through mixes of Good Life, 16 different mixes of the song. Who does that? Yeah, I mean, because you have infinite possibilities, right? There's so many variables, things you can switch and change and add and take away. Let's see. Lowry's. Haters give me them salty looks. Oh, right. Okay, it's seasoning. Oh, excuse me. Lowry's brand sells bomb seasoned salts. Okay. This is track 6, titled Can't Tell Me Nothing. Nothing with a G.
Wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so.
Now I've heard. What do you say? Wait till I get my money right. You can't tell me nothing. Right. Is that a sample or is that from this song? Guess we'll find out. I feel like I've heard that recently.
Hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, guess until he get the message. I feel the pressure.
I love that. Oh.
And what I do, act more stupidly.
Dude, I don't ever stop these songs, but this is stupidly. I mean, what I do, act more stupidly. Delivering the line saying act stupid by saying something stupid because stupidly is not a word, and then the OOOs, like, this is ridiculous.
Bought more jewelry, more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. The drama, people suing me. I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. I'm just saying how I feel, man. I ain't one of the Cosbys, I ain't go to Hill, man. I guess the money should have changed them. I guess I should have forgot where I came from. Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let up the suicide doors. This is my life, homie, you decide yours. I know that Jesus died for us, but I couldn't tell you who the side was. So I parallel double park that motherfucker sideways. Old folks talking about back in my day, but homie, this is my day. Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late? No, I already graduated, and you could live through anything if magic made it. They say I'm
sure that's Magic Johnson.
Ooh, they so sensitive. Don't ever fix your lips like collagen to say something where you gon' end up apologizing. Let me know if it's a problem then. Alright, man, holla then. Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let the champagne splash, let that man get cash, let that man get past. He don't even stop to get gas. If he could move through the rumors, he could drive off of fumes, cuz how he move in a room full of no's, how he stay faithful in a room full of hoes. Must be the pharaohs, he in tune with his soul. So when he buried in a tomb full of gold, treasure, what's your pleasure? Life is a depending how you dress her. So if the devil wear Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between but way more fresher, but way less effort. Cause when you try hard, that's when you die hard. Your homies looking like, why God? When they reminisce over you, my God. Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Wait till I get my money right. Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
Okay, so far this album has my favorite beats in it. Um, there's just something really flowy about it that I rock with. Obviously, so the song is essentially the "Fu Money" anthem, right? When you have enough money that then you're not dependent upon anybody, because there's always, even in the best of circumstances, in the purest of hearts, money is a thing we all have to deal with, right? And you make certain decisions based upon money, where you're going to put your time and your energy, because you have bills, or even above bills, aspirations, things that you'd like to do. For me, we don't spend a lot of money on just normal things in life. Most of my money goes toward helping my kids have opportunities, whether that's academically or in sports, things they're interested in. If my kids want a book or something like that, dude, I'll drop money on a book in a heartbeat. So the library's great, but I've got obviously books and things around here. It's something I've always invested in. And so all that being said, like, vacations are very important to me, because I love having those moments, with my kids and my family. And obviously it's not just vacations. I spend every day with them, try to be very intentional about my time and showing interest in their interests, which currently my middle son has me hooked on Brawl Stars. I even bought the Brawl Pass. I haven't told him yet, because he's going to be like, "You bought the Brawl Pass?" But we've been playing that together. It's been a lot of fun. All that being said, my dream is like just to be able to not have to worry about the basic necessities, the bare necessities. But then on top of that, I'd love to be able to, continue as my kids get older and get married and have children of their own, God willing, that whether it's me just paying for a vacation for everybody every year, or at least carrying a heavy load of that, so maybe all they have to worry about is transportation and maybe some extra food, things like that, if they want it. Like, that's my dream, right? Or having a place for my grandchildren. I want to, my wife and I want to be the place that our kids feel confident and safe in allowing their kids to spend a lot of time with us. So if they want to, it's the summer and the kids want to come spend the night or stay the weekend or anything like that, like, I want to have a ball in place, bunk beds, for all the grandkids and all. Anyways, all that being said, you still have to make decisions based upon money. And there's sometimes you take crap because you know that if you don't, it could jeopardize your livelihood. And so there is a blessing and a curse, right, in FU money, because you really have to have your priorities and your principles in place before the money. That's where we see a lot of people go wrong. They get a lot of money before they've had time to establish their character. And money just exposes character. So if you are greedy, do not think just because you get money, now you're going to be generous. Generally, it's just going to like 10x that greed, as opposed to as if you're a generous person and you know what matters most, when you come into more money than you've ever had before, the hope would be that it amplifies that generosity, that frugality. It doesn't change you as a person. It just continues to be a tool, right? It's the whole idea that money is a great servant. It's a terrible God. A single off Kanye's third album, Can't Tell Me Nothing, is considered a bit of a sleeper hit, as the single Stronger was much more popular, especially at the time. Kanye's agonizing lyrics pair perfectly with a slowed down soul beat as he shouts out his haters and critics. Kanye himself has noted that this is one of his favorite songs on his own discography. Kanye said it's one of his favorite songs. West also told Concrete Loop that he recognizes the appeal of the song. I set out not to just make records that could hop off the radio instantly, but stuff that will speak to people. Amen. People still bring up spaceships to me, and people compare Can't Tell Me Nothing to spaceships, saying that's a song that inspires them when they're going to work. But the chords itself is like a Led Zeppelin rock. I love that he knows this reference. I have not got into Led Zeppelin yet. Listen, I know a lot of you guys are in my corner of the internet for Kanye. One of the things I hope to do on this channel is, even if it's not something that you like are fully in love with, I'd love for you to dip in and check out other artists with me. Like, that's what I want, cross-pollination, right? I'm going to look into everything. And so I know, like, we want to pump out certain rap albums because you love it and it means a lot to you. And that means a lot to me as well. But I'm also going to get into everything on this channel. We've been into Pearl Jam. We're doing Soundgarden. 21 Pilots is probably my favorite artist. One of the first that I did on this channel. And Dave Matthews Band. We did Alanis Morissette. Like, there's just so many things that we're going to get into. And so even him mentioning Led Zeppelin, like, come rock Led Zeppelin with me. I've never listened to Led Zeppelin, but I'm going to at some point. Radiohead, Tool, Black Sabbath, all of those. And so I would love for you to join me in some of those other albums as well, even if they're things that you're like, you don't really know or not necessarily fully interested in. Like, let's check them out together. Let's broaden our horizons. Yeah, you thinking it's made for the car and you thinking it's made for the club and it works in the arena because DJ Tump did the drums and all that, but the actual melody is made to rock 50,000 people. That's continuing at that arena thing that he was talking about. Okay, obviously, so when he mentions the suicide doors, that's on a vehicle. I'm sure there'll be a picture. That's where they they open backwards. Let up the suicide doors. I guess they're thinking maybe he was talking about these other types. But that's also where you get creative license, right? It's just something that's got to fit in. He wants to fit in this line, doors, yours. So using up is just one of those creative licenses. I know that Jesus died for us, but I couldn't tell you who decide wars. So I parallel double park that MF for sideways. Old folks talking about back in my day. This line, this flowed so well. Okay, this is a long comment. It's referential to the two previous lines. He parallel parks while he believes in God. He doesn't understand who decides war. So he takes on a nihilist point of view, and parallel double parks sideways, which is so ridiculously self-serving that it's impossible. Because it's all a mystery, so he might as well do what he wants. God isn't stopping these wars, so he's definitely not going to stop Ye when he causes a small traffic jam. He is acting like those rich a-holes who get a fancy and expensive new car and in order to guard against dings and dents on their doors, park their cars sideways in 2 parking spots. I've never seen anybody do that. Kanye is also playing on the theme of people in the ghetto valuing wealth and spending it extravagantly and foregoing the warnings of older, more experienced members of the community, as he talks about in the next lines. If Ye was to actually parallel double park that MF or sideways, it'd probably look something like this. Yeah. Or you go, my dad, he never had a really nice vehicle, but he did not like parking next to people. He'd park as far away as possible. Okay, this last one I want to look at about Magic Johnson. And you can live through anything if Magic Johnson has been HIV positive since 1991, although he's still healthy and his disease has not progressed to AIDS. Magic Johnson no longer requires treatment for his HIV, leaving Kanye to shine a little hope on the world. With enough money, you can even survive a disease with no reliable cure. If someone can still be alive for so long with HIV, then you can make it through any other problems that may hold you back. This was also referenced in Lil Wayne's Dr. Carter. Okay. Track 7. This is Barry Bonds featuring Lil Wayne. Okay, interested to see what they do here.
It's what you all been waiting for, ain't it? What people pay paper folk, game it. They can't stain it, they want something new. So let's get reacquainted. Became the hood favorite, I can't even explain it. I surprised myself too. Life of a dawn, lights keep glowing. Coming in the club with
dawn,
that fresh
glowing.
shit on, with something crazy on my arm. And here's another hit, Barry Bonds.
Cool. I love those in-your-face references.
We outta here, baby. We outta here, baby. Dude, fresh off the plane, Konnichiwa.
Dude.
On another plane, my passport on pivot. Asked for it, I did it. That
Passport
ass
on pivot?
Talked it, then he lived it, spit it, then he shit it. I don't need right tears, I might bounce ideas, but only I could come up with some shit like this. I done played the underdog my whole career. I've been a very good sport, haven't I this year? They say going crazy, and we seen this before, but I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go, and I'm doing pretty hood in my pink polo.
There's the pink polo again.
How you gonna say I ain't no low head? Cause my Dior got me my dough head. I'm insulted. You should go ahead and bow so hard till your knees hit your forehead. And
Dude.
the flow just hit code red. Top 5 MCs you ain't got.
This is one of those tracks that's like, they take it slow, but then the writing becomes so pointed, so intentional. There are so many good lines in this song.
And bow so hard till your knees hit your forehead. And the flow just hit code red. Top 5 MCs, you ain't gotta remind me. Top 5 MCs, you gotta rewind me. I'm high up on the line, you could get behind me, but my head's so big you can't sit behind me. Life of a dawn, lights keep glowing.
Lil Wayne's gonna have to bring it.
Fresh shit on with something crazy on my arm. And here's another hit, Barry Bonds.
Yeah, we out of here, baby. Well, we out of here, baby. Hey, Mr. West, we so out of here, baby. And me, I'm Mr. Weezy, baby. Yeah, I'm so bright, not shady. My tea and my ice so white like shady. Ice in my teeth so refrigerated.
White like
I'm so
Slim Shady.
good, like I'm sleeping with Megan. I'm all about my Franklins, Lincolns, and Reagans. Whenever they make them, I shall hate them. Oops, I meant have them. I'm so crazy, but if you play crazy, you be sleeping with daisies. I'm such a havoc. Oops, I meant havoc. And my drink still pinker than the Easter rabbit. And I'm still cold like Keisha's family. Stove on my waist, turned beef to patties. And I ate it, cause I'm so at it. And I don't front and I don't go backwards. And I don't practice and I don't lack shit. And you can get married, suck my back, bitch.
We outta here, baby. We outta here, baby. We outta here, baby.
Swag got 100 and climbing, baby. Yeah, life of a dawn, lights keep glowing. Coming in the club with that fresh shit on, with something crazy on my arm. And here's another hit, Barry Bonds.
I'm assuming the line about something crazy on my arm, because they talked about coming into the club or something, would be reference to like having a girl on their arm. One second, let me find this song. All right, here it is. It's considered a bit of a sleeper hit as a single. Wait. Oh, hold on, we're on the wrong song. See, it put me on this weird album. Let's just find it this way. Barry Bonds. An extended brag rap exchange between Kanye and Lil Wayne. The two brag about their high cash lifestyles and, of course, the ease with which they create hit songs. Barry Bonds got dated real quick. It was written around the time Bonds broke the all-time MLB home run record, summer of 2007. Soon after the album was released, he was hit with steroid allegations. The song's ironic in two respects. It was never itself released as a single, so it never had a chance to be another hit, and Bonds didn't actually get many hits because teams would usually walk him instead of letting him hit homers. What is the connection between this track, Kanye's big brother Jay-Z? Well, I was going to do Barry Bonds, but it was late in the day, so I didn't get to do it. Okay. So he was going to have Jay-Z on it? Yeah, let's check this. Oh, wait. Shown at the club with great clothes and a crazy girl in tow. Dual reference to one hand arm Barry Bonds' notorious elbow armor, and on the other, Kanye's propensity for eye-catching jewelry and or companions. I love that passport on pivot line. Okay. This is track 8. 8 of 14. It's interesting because it doesn't seem like there are any interludes in this album, which is a departure from previous, any skits or anything. This is Drunk and Hot Girls. I wonder what it's going to be about, featuring Mos Def.
Bullshit just to mess with these drunk and hot girls. She go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunk and hot girls.
It's turning it around from what I thought it was going to be about. Should have known. Oh, this is very different.
Up in the club, look at here, what
it's kind of the first time I've really heard him do something more like singing.
Stop dancing with your girlfriend and come dance with me. Stop talking about your boyfriend since he is not me. Stop running up my tab cause these drinks is not free. You drunk and hot girl. She go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunk and hot girls.
This is cool. Very like dark.
Go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunk and hot girls. We go shit too mess with these drunk. Drop your friends off, I just want you. You drunky hot girls. You wanna sit down, but we hit the drive-thru. You drunky hot girls. Please don't fall asleep, baby, we almost back. Please don't throw up in the car, we almost crashed. Oh, now you sober, how'd I know you'd say that? You drunk and hot girl. She go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunk and hot girls. She go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunk and hot girls. We go smoking, dancing, happy. Shit, smoking, too much happy. Love, a dangerous necessity that people seek without regard.
to where they are. The human heart is curious.
This is curious.
Above all things, love, the lights are low, your eyes are bright, the music plays, it's sweet delight. It's out of sight, I'm feeling right, your dress is tight. Oh, I want you right.
Don't tell me you sing, you about to get a deal. You
It's almost like they're currying favor.
how the fuck you sound, you yeah. You only live once, do whatever you like. I thought I'd be with you for only one night. Now I'm with this girl for the rest of my life. That drunken hot girl. Oh man, we go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunken hot girls. A little sippy sippy. We go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunken hot girls. She says you want a brewski? We go through too much shit to mess with these drunk, all of these drunken hot girls.
Man, he got experimental on that one. That's a big departure from anything that I've heard from him up to this point. I rock with it. I'm not very familiar with Eminem's catalog. He really became hot when I was probably 5th grade or so, watching MTV. And so I am familiar with several of his songs, and obviously like you get the ones that pop up where maybe he's rapping really fast and those become very popular. And so I've heard some of those, like I think Godzilla was one. And then I was around a little bit because I was interested in MGK, even though I have not listened to MGK's rap other than rap God, I think. And then didn't Eminem write a song called Kill Shot? So I kind of followed that drama a little bit. Now I will say, I am a huge fan of this right here, MGK's latest album, Lost Americana. This reminds me of my childhood as far as like the music that I really loved at the time. So I rock with this. However, all that being said, being familiar with a little bit with Eminem, I know he has some darker music, and it kind of reminds me of that when I hear this. Yeah, hey, don't be sleeping on the married life, y'all. It's interesting because he's talking about, like, obviously he loves drunken hot girls, but also he's recognizing how much he goes through, and like, I thought it was going to be a one-night stand, now I'm with you for the rest of my life. Here's the thing. The loose life has its fun, its excitement, all that, obviously. You know, even like the Bible doesn't lie about that. It's like sin is fun for a season. It recognizes it. When I was younger, a bit of my story is when I was a teenager, I got caught up in drugs and just kind of smoking weed at first, and then it progressed into some meth, and then into some cocaine and drinking, and then to the point where I was just drinking in my room by myself, you know, when I was 16 years old, just getting drunk by myself. And it's like, you know, if I kept going down that route, I know I would not be happy. I would not be fulfilled. Would I probably have had plenty of fun times? Yeah, but there's also a sorrow And then when you think down the road where you end up. So for me, and I'm very open on this channel about, my faith, is that I encountered Jesus when I was 16 turning 17, or maybe 17 turning 18. I was kicked out of high school. I was for not going, and then I was sent to night school, and I was skipping night school. I was just a mess, man. And Jesus changed everything in my life, and is what I've built my entire life on, my marriage and everything. And it is work, and it's a lot of dying to yourself, but I wouldn't change it for anything. In what my wife and I have built together and are building together, I know I'm going to continue to reap what I've sown. So that being said, don't sleep on the married life. Just find the right person, but first focus on being the right person. Okay. Kanye explains his frustrations with extremely drunk but incredibly hot girls. Being incredibly hot gives him a pass, of course. Heavily samples Sing Swan Song from Can's 1972 album Ig Bamyasi. What the heck? Where does he find this? The track was co-produced by John Bryan, who also worked on Late Registration. In a Rolling Stone article, said that's my life-defining song. Jay-Z said that's the anthem, a stadium killer. I'm going to tell you on some real stuff, out of all the songs I've done, Touch the Sky, Jesus Walks, that song represents me the most. At the end of the day, so they said, how so? He said, at the end of the day, everything relates back to trying to do something for a girl. We go through too much to mess around with these drunken hot girls. It's my entire life, from being a 5-year-old trying to reach for that porno magazine all the way to the 30-year-old getting into an argument with his girlfriend. It sums up my whole life. Guys will go through a lot to chase women. A guy will get on a plane and go to the other side of the world to hit it for the first time and won't cross the street to hit it the second. Whoa, dude. But as a man, your whole life is to provide for that girl in that white dress, that missing picture in your wedding photo. That was poetically put, if I do say so myself. Well, dang it, you got me. Because yes, it was. A guy will get on a plane to go to the other side of the world to hit it for the first time. Chase and tail, won't cross the street to hit it for the second time. Whoa. Sit on that today. Man. It is. It's in the small things every day in life. Continuing to pursue that girl. Even like this morning, she was running behind. I just got home from taking the kids to school, and she texted me and asked if I could fill up her water and heat up her coffee because she was trying to get some chores done before heading out the door. And I didn't see it. She came downstairs. She's like, hey, did you see my text? I said, no. And I pulled it up. She was like, never mind, I got to go. I was like, no, I got you. And I dropped what I was doing, went out, got her stuff, got it all ready, and stuck it in the car right as she was needing to leave. Like, it's the big things and the small things, man. But it's a joy. All right. Let's check out the next one. This is track number 9. Titled Flashing Lights. Oh, this sounds familiar. I know it's about to go off. Uh-oh. Y'all about to get the chest bounce. Even though I don't work out that much anymore.
She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in the new apartment. Coupe tour from the store's departments. You more like love to start shit. I'm more of the trips to Florida, order the hors d'oeuvres, views of the water, straight from a page of your favorite author. And the weather's so breezy, man, why can't life always be this easy? She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. I get a call like, where are you, Yeezy? And try to hit you with the old wafty, till I got flashed by the paparazzi. Damn, these niggas got me. I hate these niggas more than a Nazi.
I know you love to show off, but I never thought that you would take it this far. But what do I know?
Flashing lights.
What do I know?
Flashing
I know it's been a while, sweetheart. We hardly
The
talk.
strings in the background.
I know what was foul, baby, hey, babe, lately you been all on my brain. And if somebody would've told me a month ago, front and oh, yo, I wouldn't wanna know. If somebody would've told me a year ago, it'd go get this difficult. Feeling like Katrina with no FEMA, like Martin with no Gina, like a flight with no visa, first class with the seat back, I still see ya. In my past, you on the other side of the glass of my memories museum. I'm just saying, hey Mona Lisa, come home. You know you can't roam without Caesar.
I know you love to
Rome without Caesar.
but I never thought that you would take it this far. But what do I know?
flashing lights.
What do I know?
Flashing lights.
As you recall, you know I love to show off, but you never thought that I would take it this far. But what do you know?
Flashing lights.
What do you know?
Flashing
No.
flashing lights. Flashing
Well, it has a little James Bond sound to it. It reminds me when I was growing up, my grandmother had this it's kind of like organ, electric organ in her house, and I don't know what it's called. That is that? It's not arpeggiated, is it? The terminology I'm not certain of, but it did that. Like you could flip a switch on it, and every key became that like reverberating. Man, I used to love playing on that thing. I had no idea what I was doing. Okay. In Flashing Lights, Kanye is found reminiscing about a flighty, capricious ex-girlfriend he can't stop thinking about. Similar to Homecoming, Kanye uses this girl as a metaphor for his public audience to whose chaotic whims he's forced to cater to. There's also a video filmed during a studio session for Kanye's 2010 magnum opus, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, with Ye and longtime collaborator Charlie Wilson when they jammed to the Flashing Lights instrumental. They sang the song with a new hook that goes, "Hey everybody, tonight's the night. I've been waiting my whole life. Who would have known what it was like running from these flashing lights?" Wow. The song was later given to K-pop group JYJ for their song A Girl, which also featured Malik Youssef. Okay, a lot going on there. There's one reference here, Oh Woo Wope. Should have just searched it. Okay, right here. And I get a call like, "Where are you, Yeezy?" and try to hit you with the old whoop day. Old whoop day is a slang term people from Chicago used back at that time. So he says in the line she's trying to trick him.
What's a Olu Wop do?
Oh, hold on.
What's a Olu Wop do?
The old Wapti.
Old
That
Wapti.
was just like some shit we used to stay in Chicago. We don't. I mean, I haven't heard it said in a long ass time and shit. So, that was just like psyching somebody out, you know.
Oh, how you say it?
The old Wapti, like
Olu Wopti.
Yeah, the way he sounds on the
I tried
record,
to hit you with the old
Wapti.
Wapti.
Right.
I tried to hit you with the old Wapti, like.
Okay. So does it actually have like an origin? Owu Wapti. Owu Wapti is a slang phrase, often interpreted as a derivative of the phrase ol wap, loosely referencing an old school fast talking or energetic routine. In the song, it describes frantic, deceptive, or tricky action by paparazzi. All right. Similar to pulling a fast one, the old switcheroo. We're going to bring that back. I'm going to hit you with the Owu Wapti. I'm going to have to pull that out from time to time. Just for the in crowd. Okay. Track 10. This is Everything I Am featuring DJ Premier.
Damn. Here we go again. Common passed on this beat, I made it to a jam. Now everything I'm not made me everything I am. Damn. Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not made me everything I am. I never be picture perfect Beyonce. Be light as Al, be your black ass Chauncey. Remember him from Black Street, he was black as the street was. I never be laid back as this beat was. I never could see why people are reach a fake ass facade that they couldn't keep up. You see how I creeped up? You see how I played a big role in Chicago like Queen Latifah? I never rock a mink coat in the wintertime like Killer Cam, or rock some mink boots in the summertime.
This is going to be a ton of references.
Let me know if you feel it, man, cause everything I'm not made me everything
This
I
shows
am.
off really great lyricism.
Damn. Here we go again. Everybody saying what's not for him, but everything I'm not made me everything I am. Damn. Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not made me everything I am. And I'm back to tear it up. Haters start your engines, I hear them gearing up. People talk so much shit about me at barbershops. They forget to get their hair cut. Okay, fair enough. The streets is flaring up, cause they want gun talk, or I don't wear enough. Baggy clothes, Reeboks are Adidas. Can I add that he do spaz out at his shows? So say goodbye to the NAACP award. Goodbye to the NDRE award. They'd rather give me the nigga please award.
That's
but
great.
I just take the I got a lot of cheese award.
Ooh.
Damn.
Hit him with that old whoopty.
But everything I'm not made me everything I am. Damn. Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not made me everything I am. I know people wouldn't usually rap this, but I got the facts to back this. Just last year, Chicago had over 600 caskets. Man, killing some whack shit. Oh, I forgot, except for when niggas is rapping. Do you know what it feel like when people is passing? He got changed over his chains, a block off Ashland. I need to talk to somebody, pastor. The church want tired, so I can't afford to pay. Put slip on my door, cause I can't afford to stay. My 15 seconds up, but I got more to say. That's enough, Mr. West, please, no more today. Damn. Here we go again. Everybody saying what's not for him, but everything I'm not made me everything I am. Damn. Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not made me everything I am.
Dude, I don't know what it is, if it was just kind of the confidence and the way he was speaking, you know, because when I was listening to it, was just picturing him at the mic, and it really clicked for me just how prolific he really is, you know, and his ability with the production side, obviously. But even just the lyricism and the delivery and the essence of what he's speaking about. Because there's one thing for sure, for better or for worse, he doesn't ever to seem to have been a fake person. And that's what he was saying in there. Fake facade they couldn't keep up. And it's an interesting thing. Obviously, like, we want to be good people, and that's going to be up to a lot of people's definitions, you know, but for the most part, I think the things we can agree on, right? Being kind, compassionate, empathetic, hardworking. But at least with, and I'm not speaking about Kanye here, I'm just talking about people in general. I have encountered too many people with a fake facade, and I would rather take the worst of you over a fake you, because the worst of you will come out. The bad thing about the fake you is you trick me into thinking you're one way, but then behind my back you're slithering like a serpent, causing damage. So I'd rather get the worst of somebody and it be the real them than that same person with a fake facade. Don't do that. Oh, wow. Okay. This says, on the 10th track from Graduation, Ye claims his personality is what got him where he is today. Samples of If We Can't Be Lovers by Prince Philip Mitchell, Bring the Noise by Public Enemy. We've got a wonderful journey ahead, you guys. I'm in this thing for the long run. So I want to dip into everybody, every genre, every decade. It's going to be fun. Okay. Track 11, The Glory.
Gonna take you to the glory. I can't stand it, no, yeah. Yeah, nah, I can't stand it. Yeah. Now we're the south side.
Very like gospel.
Now we're the west side. Yeah. Can I talk my shit again, even if I don't?
This, and I don't know if it's meant to be a direct reference to this or just, and I really haven't had a chance to see this yet, but as far as like Kanye, I think is known for some of his kind of rants on stage. But have you ever seen the Bo Burnham comment? I love Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham has a closer to a comedy routine, a special that he did that's meant to emulate some of Kanye, and he does it with this like auto tune. He's like, "Can I talk my stuff?" And so I don't know if Kanye said this line other times, but it definitely is a call to that.
Can I talk my shit again, even if I don't hit again? Dog, are you fucking kidding? My hat, my shoes, my coat, Louis Vuitton sticks. With Donatella Versace, that's Louis Vuitton, bitch. I think Hennessy, I drink, I'm gone. Off that Bacardi, Limona, Corona, I'm zoning. Class back in session, so I upped it a grade. In 2 years, Dwayne Wayne became Dwayne Wade. And hey, please don't star me. I'm like Nas Barkley, me Charles Barkley. I'm Pop the Barkers, I'm Hood the Parkers. While y'all was in limbo, I raised the bar up. I touched on everything. Married to the game, rock the chain instead of wedding ring. Y'all bridesmaids catch the garter. On nights when gay romance, cameras flash so much that I gotta do that yayo dance. I'm on a war tour with Common, my man. After each and every show, a couple dykes in the van. It's easy. The hood love to listen to Jeezy and Weezy. And oh yeah, Yeezy. I did it for the glory. Glory. I did it for the glory. The glory. What I'm supposed to do now, man, the game all messed up. How I'm supposed to stand out when everybody get dressed up? So yeah, at the Grammys I went Ultra Travolta. Yeah, that tuxedo might have been a little Guido, but with my ego, I can stand there in a Speedo and be looked at like a fucking hero. The glory, the story, the chain, the polo, the night, the grind, the empty bottles of No-Dos. Tank on empty, whipping my mama Volvo. I spent that gas money on clothes with logos. The fur is Hermes, shit that you don't floss. The Goyard so hard, man, I'm Hugo's boss. Why I gotta ask what that $2 cost? House in the hill, $2 from Tracy Ross. And I'm asking about her girlfriends, yeah, the dark-skinned one. She asking about the speedboat side mid. We renting them when you meet me in person. What do you feel like? I know, I look better in real life. I hear people compare themselves to Big a lot. You know, Big and Pop, you know they get it hot. I guess after I live, I wanna be compared to Big. Anyone, Big Pun, Big L, or Notorious. Sit in, get money and stunt and stay glorious. And I'ma stop killing these niggas soon as the chorus hit. Yeah, I'ma stop killing.
Dude, another song just laced with references.
These haters be killing theyself. They wanna come and get the glory. The glory. Now we're the South Side. Yeah. Now we're the West Side. Yeah.
Okay, man. Just hit. I mean, this album is an absolute masterpiece. The beat for this song samples Laura Nero's song Save the Country, which features a strong religious message. This fits with Kanye's semi-religious image as a rapper, but thematically, Kanye used the glory to refer to fame and wealth, nothing religious. Just like the preceding track, West intended this track for Common's Finding Forever album and even told MTV that The Glory would be Common's first single for that album. Uh-oh. Okay, he said yayo? Whoa. Yayo. On nights when yay romance, cameras flash so much that I gotta do that yayo dance. Ye is one of Kanye's nicknames. He's saying that because he's so famous. Paparazzi follows Kanye around and takes pictures of him when he's making love to his woman. The Yayo dance is a dance performed by Tony Yayo of G Unit, where he flails his hand in front of him in an attempt to cover his face. Kanye is embarrassed by the paparazzi, is forced to try and cover himself up. It's also a sly reference to his previous verse about marriage to the game, which is hip-hop and could be looked at as when he's romancing hip-hop cameras will flash so much he has to put his hand to his face, or rather that Yayo dance. I like that. This thing? Is this where this came from? Because people do that in sports, right? Okay. He's also mentioned dikes multiple times throughout his albums, I think, at least twice in this one. And I'm curious if what he's trying to say is, because he's always talking about them romantically, is he trying to say like they're so good they turn gay women straight? It's a reference to a Tribe Called Quest 93 single award tour. We on award tour with Muhammad, my man. Okay, so he said, with Common, my man. Going each and every place with the mic in their hand. He said a couple dykes in the van. Common is a fellow Chicago rapper. Dyke is a slang for lesbian. In this case, Kanye is just referring to the amount of women that party with him after each show. The van is his tour bus. Yeah, so I get that, but I feel like him purposefully using dyke, let me know in the comments. I feel like he's trying to say like even gay women want him. Okay. This is track 12, titled Homecoming.
Yeah. And you say Shot City? Shot City? Shot City?
I'm coming home again. Do you think about me now and then?
Yeah.
Do you think about me now and then?
This is cool. This takes me back a little bit to Late Registration.
I met this girl when I was 3 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul. She said, excuse me, little homie, I know you don't know me, but my name is Wendy, and I like to blow trees, and from that point, I never blow her off. Niggas come from out of town, I like to show her off. They like to act tough, she like to tone them off, and make them straighten up their hat, cause she know they soft. And when I grew up, she showed me how to go downtown, and at nighttime, my face lit up, so astounding. I told her, and my heart is where she always be. She never mess with entertainers, cause they always leave. She said it felt like they walked and drove on me. Knew I was gang affiliated, got on TV and told on me. I guess that's why last winter she got so cold on me. She said, yeah, keep making that platinum and gold for me.
Do you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and then?
Remembering an old love,
'Cause I'm coming
an old flame.
home again. Do you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and
This Chris Martin feature is really strong. Fits really well, especially with the higher keys.
start again?
But if you really cared for her, then you wouldn't have never hit the airport to follow your dreams. Sometimes I still talk to her, but when I talk to her, it always seems like she talking about me. She said you left your kids, and they just like you. They wanna rap and make soul beats just like you, but they just not you. And I just got through talking about what niggas trying to do, just not new. Now everybody got the game figured out all wrong. I guess you never know what you got till it's gone. I guess that's why I'm here and I can't come back home. And guess when I heard that, when I was back home, every interview I'm representing you, making you proud. Reach for the stars, so if you fall, you land on a cloud. Jump in the crowd, sparking lighters, wave them around. If you don't know by now, I'm talking about Shot
Do
Town.
you think about me now and then? Do you think about me now and then? 'Cause I'm coming home again. Home again. Maybe do you remember when fireworks at Lake Michigan? Oh, now I'm coming home again. Home again. Maybe do you remember when fireworks at Lake Michigan? Oh, now I'm coming home again. Maybe we could start again. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, man, home again. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. we could start again.
I'm not familiar with Chris Martin, but I know of Chris Martin. And like I said, it just fits really well, man. And that's probably one of the things Kanye's really good at, is knowing, and he doesn't always get everybody that he wants on something, but finding the right people for it. It's just the vibe of the song, like I said, the higher notes, Chris Martin's voice, just the whole vibe fit really, really well. Interpolating a line from Common's "I Used to Love Her," Kanye uses extended metaphor to describe his feelings for Chicago, his home, by comparing it to a lost girlfriend. Oh, okay. That's cool. Ye had these lines kicking around for a while. They originally appeared on his debut mixtape, Get Well Soon, which was made up of material recorded before the college dropout in a song called Home. For Homecoming, he replaced that song's soul sample with a looped piano, switched out the John Legend hook for a different one from Coldplay frontman Chris Martin, re-recorded his original verse as 2 separate verses. Man, it just makes a lot of really good decisions about these songs. Okay. This is track 13, titled Big Brother.
Stadium status. My big brother was Big's brother. Used to be Dame and Big's brother. Who was hip-hop brother, who was no ID friend, no ID my mentor. Now let the story begin. It's the hard knock life tour, sellout. Picture us in the mall, copping iceberg and yell out Jigga. Yeah, that's what we'll yell out, yell out. You know the name, do I gotta spell out or tell about J-A-Y? And Ye so shy, now he won't even step to his idol to say hi. Standing there like a mime and let the chance pass by. Back of my mind, he could change your life. With all these beats I did, at least let him hear it. At least you could brag to your friends back at the gig. But he got me out my mama crib. Then he helped me get my mama a crib. Big brother was Big's brother. Used to be Dame and Big's brother.
Oh, it's a good bounce, man.
Who was no ID friend, no ID my mentor. Now let the story begin, begin. Let the story begin. If you feel the way I feel, why don't you wave your hands? Fresh off the plane, I'm off the baseline. Nothing handed out, I'm about to take mine. Round the same time of that blueprint one. And these beats in my pocket was that blueprint form. I play my little songs in that old back room. He'll bob his head and say, damn, oh that's you. But by the Black Album, I was blacking out. Party at SOBs and we had packed the crowd. Big brother got a show up in Madison Square. And I'm like, yeah, we gon' be there. But not only did I not get a chance to spit it, Carlene told me I could buy 2 tickets. I guess Big Brother was thinking a little different and kept little brother at bay at a distance. But everything that I felt was more bogus, only made me more focused, only wrote more potent. Only thing I wanna know is why I get looked over. I guess I understand when I get more older. Big brother saw me at the bottom of the totem. Now I'm on the top and everybody on the scrotum. My big brother was Big's brother. Used to be Dame and Big's brother. Who was hip-hop brother, who was no ID friend, no ID my mentor. Now let the story begin, begin. Let the story begin. If you feel the way I feel, why won't you wave your hands? Have you ever walked in the shadow of a giant? Not only a client, the presidito. Hola, Ovito. The game getting foul, so here's a free throw. I was always on the other side of the peephole. Then I dropped Jesus Walks, now I'm on the steep pole. And we know New Jack City
great references, man.
My brother, but to be number one, I'ma beat my brother. On that Diamonds remix, I swore I spazzed. Then my big brother came through and kicked my ass. Sibling rivalry, only
so obviously he's talking about Jay-Z.
That was driving me. At the Grammys, I said I inspired me. But my big brother who always tried to be. When I kick the flow, it was like pick and roll. 'Cause even if he gave me the rock, it's give and go. I guess
Great
Biggie
basketball
style was more
reference.
of a slam dunk, and my shit was more like a finger roll. But I had them singles though, and them hoes at the show going mingle, yo. Hey, y'all know. I told Jay I did a song with Coldplay. Next thing I know, he got a song with Coldplay. Back in my mind, I'm like, damn, no way. Translate Espanol, no way, Jose. Then I went and told Jay Brown. Should've known that was gonna come back around. Should've talked to you like a man, should've told you first. But I told somebody else and that's what made shit worse. My big brother was Big's brother. So here's a few words from your kid, brother. If you admire somebody, you should go ahead tell them. People never get the flowers while they can still smell them. I idol in my eyes, God of the game, heart of the city, Rockefeller chain. Never be the same, never be another. Number one young hope, also my big brother. My big brother was Big's brother. Used to be Dame and Big's brother. Who was hip-hop brother, who was no ID friend, no ID my mentor, and that's where the story ends. Don't kill this shit.
So it sounds like maybe there was a little bit of animosity between him and Jay-Z, and this is kind of his way to smooth it over, pay homage. I think we have some good information on this one. The flow is crazy, man. So good. Big Brother details the ups and downs of Kanye's working relationship with Jay-Z. Both sentimental and honest, Kanye runs a fine line between hero worship and idol killing. This is also a good example of Kanye being a different type of artist. Most rappers would never have the confidence to put out a song explaining their feelings for another man, let alone a colleague and fellow rapper. This is what Jay-Z had to say. I think it was brilliant. For one, Rockefeller is tough love. His feelings are very understandable because it's tough love. Nothing is given. There's no free rides, none of that. You got to earn your way. You fail, you better get up so you can feel that. Those type of emotions Kanye relayed, for him to come out and say it, it actually brought us closer. It was like his true emotions. Everything on the song was true. It was true in his mind. That's what made it great, because it was honestly how Kanye felt. We know everybody sees things differently. If I told you something like Carlene said I could buy 2 tickets, you would think he didn't get any tickets. He got 4, but he wanted 6. He wanted 2 more tickets, but if you heard that, you'd be like, dang, then people ain't give him no tickets. Come on. And with Coldplay, I introduced him. I gave him the number. I made the song happen. I did that. It's great, though, because it's his truth. That's what's brilliant about him. It wasn't no BS. It was the way he felt. I was really curious about this iceberg reference, because I saw some news that Drake, I think, is releasing an album called Iceberg. Let me check real quick. I think it was on Genius's homepage. That's where I saw it today. Oh, Iceman. Okay, sorry. Drake's Iceman album apparently dropped on May 15th. Wearing some chaps. So this was, Jay used to reference this clothing brand so much back in the late 90s when the verse is set that he would occasionally call himself Iceberg Slim as a play on both the brand and the pulp writer. I've never heard of Iceberg. Iceberg clothing. Streetwear since 1974. There you go. Could I interest you guys in a $460 sweater? $235 t-shirt? I got the polos with like the crimped bottom and sleeves. Then nice. All right, you guys. This is track 14, excuse me, which is the closing. There is a bonus track. I didn't see it when I was looking on iTunes. But what we'll do is we'll make sure that we get the bonus track up over on Patreon with the content from this album. So feel free to check that out. But for this, we're going to use it as, because it was released in like the Japanese version, which is interesting the way that he did that. But for our version, track 14 is where things close out. This is Good Night.
I'm not sure anymore and more. Who is knocking at my door? All the faces that I know, jam at them so sunny and I don't wanna say goodbye to you.
It's cool that we open with Good Morning. It really feels like a complete package.
My people, no goodbyes to you.
And it does feel like a farewell, you know? It's cool, man.
Right now, I can see it so vivid, like it was just yesterday, like I could relive it. Me and my grandparents on a field trip, and I'm the little kid trying to touch the exhibits, but it'll fade before I get a hold of that. Man, I wish I could stop time like a photograph. Every joke that they told, I know to laugh. Man, I wouldn't let a moment pass. What do it mean when you dream that you falling? What do it mean when you dream that you balling? What do it mean when you never dream at all? Then you don't really know, cause you can't recall them. It's sort of fly, you get a chance to say hi to people you never get a chance to say bye to. Maybe you could pull them up out of your dreams into real life if you try to. So close, but so far, and so far, no cigar. We can't dwell on the past, all we got is today, so I'ma live like it's no tomorrow, no goodbye.
To you, so I'll just say goodnight to you, my people.
It's cool.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye, it's good night. See you later.
I'm just gonna say goodnight.
To you, if I part my art will live through you. Dream beautiful and unusual. Wake up like every day new to you. Stay true to you, a hood musical. My art will live through you. Dream beautiful and unusual.
A little positive message to close. I love it.
Say goodbye to you, so I'll just say goodnight to you, my people. No goodbyes to you. I'm just gonna say goodnight. I'm not sure anymore and more who is knocking at my door. All the faces that I know, jam at them so sunny and true. I'm not sure anymore and more who is knocking at my door. All the faces that I know, jam at them so sunny and true. I'm not sure anymore and more who is knocking at my door. All the faces that I know, jam at them so sunny and true. I'm not sure anymore and more who is knocking at my door. All the faces that I know, jam at them so sunny and true.
Man, I think that was such a good close. Starting with good morning, ending with good night, this kind of positive message, and just this, the song feels like a wave goodbye, you know, having gone through this project. This says, this one says that this is a bonus track from Kanye's graduation album released via iTunes, certain international versions such as Japanese, British, Australian, and as a pre-gap bonus track on the American CD release. Kanye, Mos Def, and Al B talk about how life's too short to worry about small things. It gives the album some symmetry. Its intro track is Good Morning. So in some versions, or in the original was Big Brother. The close, which this could serve as a perfect close as well, but I feel like this really rounds it out. I'll be interested to see what they do with Bittersweet Poetry. But man, I think obviously every project is distinct in its own way. The College Dropout has a significant part because obviously it's like the official kind of launch into Kanye's career as his own projects. Late Registration, killer follow-up, with all the orchestration and the love put into that. There's just as much love in this one, even though it leans more toward the electronic and synthy sounds and things like that. I think for me and the music that I most relate with, Graduation is probably the standout for me of these three projects, and even just replay value. I really, really loved this. Now, obviously, there are songs on the other two. I mean, they're all, I love them all. So, I just think probably of the three projects, this one I just really, really flowed with. But man, what a great experience. With that being said, thanks for joining me for this one. Would love to have a conversation with you in the comments. Tell me what your standouts are. Give me some insight on things that maybe I missed or cool facts. Always enjoy chopping it up with you guys in the comments. As I've mentioned, one of the best ways you can support this channel, as these videos are copyright because of the music, I can't earn anything through them here on YouTube. So Patreon is really how you guys keep this channel alive. And we're building a great community over there. So I'll have the content for Graduation up on Patreon. We'll also make sure we have the bonus track there, Bittersweet Poetry, as well. But thank you so much for hanging out. I won't say goodbye. I'll say good night. We're eating good. Hope to see you in the next one.